Scorpio, I don't know if you feel like you're a mess right now, or you're not eating good, or you kind of thrown off when it comes to a situation. You could be needing a referral, giving a referral. Somebody's requesting you as a referral. Maybe you work in HR and you're checking referrals. It's like a health referral or something like that. Maybe you're just giving advice when it comes to something. What's going on with Scorpio? It seems like you're working in the next 7 days, and whatever you're working on, whatever you're collaborating with, it's gonna make you feel very fulfilled. You also could be like, okay, well, let me make sure things are working very well when it comes to my family, my children, and just having an emotionally supportive home. It's like, okay, let me take off of my work hat. Let me take off of my, whatever. Or there's somebody around you who's full of work, or it's like a man in the household and they're kind of down right now. They're not themselves. So it's like, okay, let me step up and see if I can help support the family or support the mood or whatever. Somebody could be feeling heartbroken because of someone that they supported, or there's an ending to something that they was giving into. It's like, oh, I've been paying for this building, or I've been paying for this car, I've been paying for something, and something ends, and then they don't have it anymore. And maybe you're trying to work with this person or their family. What's going on in the next 7 days? You also may need to work through some type of anxiety. It seems like you're overwhelmed. You're in your head because you're blocking your own confusion. Like you're giving yourself some type of idea that's not even true. Maybe you're giving yourself this idea. It's like you're thinking worst case scenario, so that way you can protect yourself against whatever the worst case scenario is. But at the same time, it's like you're creating more anxiety for yourself when you can be getting out. Maybe you're just not sure what you need to be defensive over, or what you it's like, okay, well, I only have so many things. I'm trying to protect everything, and you feel a little weight down in your situation because you have to be committed, right? It's like, okay, well, I'm trying to make sure I keep my bills paid. I'm trying to make sure I keep everything above water, but I done clocked out of work for a few days, or I'm trying to protect my kid and I'm kind of held, whatever. But just go through it, all right? The momentum is going to pick up. The message is going to the message is going to go through. Because, again, somebody could be giving you a referral when it comes to a new job. Whole time while you're in your head, something is working out for you. You just don't see it. All right. When it comes to your family and you just feeling emotionally fulfilled the next 7 days, you may have to persevere through some type of burden. Okay? And you may feel like, okay, well, I'm just waiting for things to change. And then you feel like it's not changing, or you feel like you can't change because you have to be a part of this person's community, or you have to support this person that feels unbalanced or that's been doing something excessively. There also could be a new baby, or maybe you're just around a baby or somebody that's younger than you. And maybe at one point in time you felt some type of fulfillment being around this baby, or like, yeah, we can do this, we can make this work. But now it's starting to feel like a burden because the situation is not changing. Somebody is kind of like, it's not funny, but it is. It's kind of like somebody going to their grandparent or going to their parents saying like, hey, here's me and my child. Can you help me and my child? We're going through a situation. They're like, yeah, we can help you. And then now it's kind of like, hey, y'all, here's your child. Bye. And it's like they're getting real comfortable with the situation. And it seems like, okay, well, why are they still going out and being able to do certain things in excess when they have a child, or they've been doing things in excess and they have a new child coming, even though they still been needing help? There could be a fire sign around you. This person may not know what action to take when it comes to their career or making a bold move. They could be, again, heartbroken about a partnership, a deal, or just something not going the way that they want, and it's making them frustrated. They could be reevaluating, like, do I even want to spend more time and effort into this? Maybe they've been doing this for a while and they feel like they've accumulated a lot and it's time to walk away. Or they're just emotionally detached from it because they feel like they're losing some type of opportunity or some type of property or something that they thought, again, was, theirs, that was going to grow. They also could be evaluating or reflecting on somebody else. This could be someone who was pregnant and or had a child. Maybe this is someone who supported them and or just was around to be reciprocal, but then they walked away emotionally. They got some type of confidence. They started to speak up, or they started to be attractive. They were no longer in their head and or thinking about some type of conniving, some type of deception, because they feel like all of the deception or manipulated had been brought to light, or they could see through something clearly. So this fire sign could be wanting to send this person a message about being honest, or about this air sign. Maybe even an air sign child, or just an air sign in general who has a child. Maybe they want to apologize and or provide some type of stability when it comes to it. Because they feel like, okay, well, I'm tied to a situation, and the only way for me to move forward is to bring some type of hope and some type of reconciliation to some type of chaos that was happening to someone who didn't want to make a decision. It's like, well, someone didn't want to help you, so let me step in and do it, and this is kind of what's going to happen from here. Okay. All right. What else is going on? I almost called you Scorpio. You are Scorpio. Somebody low-key may be trying to call you out your name. And hopefully it's not you, Scorpio. But if you go to somebody and like, you know what, and you a B word. And they're like, yeah, I am a B word. So now what? Like, okay, yeah, that did happen. So now what? Where do we go from here? And you're like, oh, okay, well, let's move on. It's like, okay, well, yeah, why did you even break it up if you were ready to move on? All right, Scorpio, the next, I was going to say 9 days. You may have some type of comfort in or satisfaction to your life. You may have to do something out of routine, and you may be like, oh, well, I'm bored, and, you know, I'm just going to go by the store. I'm just going to go to the flea market. I'm just going to go do something, and then you get happy or something goes your way when you do so. You also may comfort somebody. This could be an earth sign. Maybe they feel like they don't really have the emotion, the finances, or they're kind of bored right now. You could be giving them some type of comfort. Maybe there was some type of message, communication, a letter from the court, or something that's going on about, and they're like, okay, well, that just threw them off. They don't really know what to do. And just like, okay, I got this letter from child support. I don't really know what to come to my finances. I don't really know what to comes to how I can make a decision. Or I thought that this judgment was going to go a different way. Or maybe somebody could be taking this person to court, and they're like, I don't have any kind of money for this, or you're going to be bored, or you're going to be stuck because I'm already disorganized, or I already have to pay somebody else, or they're trying to talk you out of it. You could be fulfilled or happy with some type of letter or email that's coming in. This could be about a new job or just something that you've been waiting on. And at the point that you get started, this could be a passion, a job, or something. You're going to realize that this can grow. There also could be somebody around you that has some type of doubt. This could be an air sign masculine. I don't know if you're committed to them, you work with them, but they're like, okay, well, I want to do something my way. They have some type of willpower to get something to go their way. And they may take some type of action without your thoughts, without any kind of thoughts, to be honest, or without any kind of backup or support or the proper channels, and this is going to lead to some type of regret and or sadness. But I feel like somebody refused to listen or refused to let go, so you're going to kind of let somebody walk themselves into a trap. All right, what else we got going on the next 7 days for Scorpio? If you have a spiritual gift, somebody's fed up because of all of your messages or how you're able to make money, or if you have a spiritual gift in a business, you may be kind of overwhelmed with how many people come at you, especially if you just started, or you seems like you can go into debt. If this is not you, this could be someone else that you feel like has some type of value and or importance and or awareness. Maybe you want to send them a message, but you're kind of overwhelmed because you feel like they can see through your true colors, and it's like, okay, well, I want to give this person a fantasy or the idea that I'm happily single, but you're just starting a new cycle, or you're getting out of some type of cycle, or you're getting out of some type of lesson, and you feel like they'll be able to see it. So maybe you're creating some type of space and or separation for now, so that way you can get out of some type of mistakes, or you distance yourself from making mistakes, and you won't be in your head about it. There's definitely somebody you're interested in pursuing, and you feel like they have some type of faith or healing to the aspect to them, or they feel like it's about you. Okay, so maybe you're going to be sleeping with this person in the next 7 days, or they're going to be actually like, oh, I want to have no strings attached relationship, hoping that can grow into something else. But at the same time, that's just going to lead to y'all bumping heads, and you're going to reject them. So they may even approach you the wrong way. Oh, yeah, it's like, yeah, they should have reconsidered that plan. They should have definitely reconsidered. A Cancer could be important, and or another fire sign. Somebody's going to say, yeah, well, thanks. That's the best advice I can take. You do not need to be moving in together right now. Somebody's just on their best behavior. They may even have a warrant or an arrest. No.